So are you telling us now that what effort, let me ask now, are you making to sensitize Nigerians? Because if we have over about 55 million permanent voter cards that are ready, and just 38 million has been received, over 15 million are still lying there uncollected. That means INEC has a lot of work to do, isn't it? Over 15 million are still lying there uncollected. That means INEC has a lot of work to do, isn't it?
I agree with you. But again, we need to underscore that it is a two-way street. INEC is doing everything possible to get these cards out to the people to pick. That is why the distribution was decentralized last weekend and taken to the ward level, which is closer to the people. It's at a cost because it wasn't part of the design originally. But now, in order to make sure that people can access the points where the cards are being distributed, it's been taken to the ward level. It is expected that people will step up and come out to pick up these cards because, incidentally, in our country, we have a peculiar situation on our hands. It's not a country, for instance, where you can put these cards in the mail and send it to the owners. You can't do that. It's not we also can't allow people to collect by proxy. Otherwise, you will have all manners of abuses coming in. And so that's why the Commission has insisted that the collection will be personally. And so we are expecting that people will come forward. Again, let me tell you that the distribution now is even on weekends. Every day from 8:30 to 5:30 at the ward level, including weekends, the distribution is ongoing. So people have every cause to come out to pick those cards.
Okay, just before I allow you go further on that, tell me, what is the hope of any Nigerian now who has not been registered? Because a lot of people are asking in here that how can they register? They've not been registered, and a lot of clamor by some Nigerians during the CVR and the post-CVR period of how they were not able to register because of the logistics problems.
But again, things have to be done within a time frame. On Tuesday, the Commission will be publishing the register of that will be used for 2015 elections. That register will be certified on Tuesday. That's the requirement of the law. If the register will be certified on Tuesday, it means the register has to be prepared. And the Commission has in recent days been preparing that. So I'm afraid the issue of registration now is quite belated because you can't keep on registering. Otherwise, will those names get on the register that will be published on Tuesday? So these things also are things that need to be done in time. And the Commission did all it could when we were doing the CVR to make sure that those who made themselves available at that time, those who were on the queue, were mopped up.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Kayode. We go on a short break, and when we return, we'll be talking to INEC on their plans and how to go about the issue of the PVCs during the election. What are the modalities to verify the authenticity of every voter at the polls? Join us. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We still have the CPS, the INEC chairman, Mr. Kayode, talking to us on the 2015 general elections. Now, Mr. Idowu, tell us, the card readers that your commission has mounted in the past month to use, have you tested it? What is the state of things on these card readers?
Thank you once again. Now, the card readers have mostly been delivered to the commission. A better part of the card readers are already in store with the commission. And the commission has been testing the cards at different stakeholder fora. As a matter of fact, there were random testings were conducted even during the distribution of the permanent voter cards. We had officials of the commission who went to places where cards were being distributed, and they stood by, and when people collected their cards, they invited them to come and test their cards to be read. We are confident that with the testings that have been done, the card readers are ready to go. And the process, like we have always said, is a two-stage process. The card will be read first to ensure that the card is an INEC card. The card reader will be there to certify that is an INEC card by being able to read the data on the card. And then the person who brings the card to the polling unit will be authenticated as the legitimate holder of that card before the card it can be used. All the opportunities we have had to test this at the different stakeholder fora, we have seen it work, and so we are very optimistic.
Because some of the fears of Nigerians generally on the issue of anything digital, especially in the process of election, is a fear of effectiveness. Take, for example, in the 2011 election, when the data capturing issue came up, a lot of people were at the polling booths, and some of the machines there failed. Some of the computers there packed up. Some of the backup batteries to the computers packed up. And that's why I guess some Nigerians are saying that what if some of these devices fail, especially the card readers, which to a large extent the election will rely on. If it fails, what is the alternative plan? Because the commissioner said no PVCs, no voting.
Yeah, the fear is legitimate, but really, honestly, the commission has addressed that fear. Number one, the lifespan of the battery that comes with the card reader is 12 hours. The period for accreditation is between 8 and 1. That's about 5 hours. And the lifespan of the battery, when fully charged, is 12 hours. And so, if the battery is fully charged, it can be exhausted in the course of the accreditation for which the card reader is going to be used. Then we have spares, battery spares. Also, we have spares redundancy, 10% of the card readers itself, that if there's any issue with any card reader at any point in time, it will be replaced. The agreement the commission has with political parties is that if there is a challenge at any polling unit with the card reader, that procedure will be suspended, the card reader will be replaced. But if it comes to the unexpected scenario of the replacement not being effected on that day, then of course the process will have to be continued the following day. But we do not expect that to happen, really. Number one, because ideally the card reader should function ordinarily.
All right, it looks so much that you are confident about this process, and are you telling Nigerians that INEC is ready, and you've dotted your I's and you've crossed your T's, and we want to see the best in this election? Are you giving us your final word tonight, Mr. Idowu, that INEC is going to give us the best election come 2015, February?
The commission has done everything humanly possible to give the best that is possible, and we are confident that with the cooperation and support of every Nigerian, particularly critical stakeholders in the process, that will happen.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Kayode, the CPS2 INEC chairman, joining us from our Abuja studio. We've approached the home stretch of the program, but I won't leave without taking one or two of your thoughts, some of the messages that you've sent via our Twitter and our emails. KD Audu at KD Audu, Maitamak says, I'm in Koshofe local government area and I've taken all the steps necessary to obtain my PVC, but no luck. Samsonat says, hello Sheon, we have not collected our PVC at Ojoju Sule Abore Ward, and to today there is no INEC staff in sight here. And also, there is another person saying that can the voters list be accessed from INEC website from Tuesday? All right. Thank you so much for being there and being part of the show. Thanks for your thoughts on the program, and thanks for bringing such a great company. Well, let's keep doing this and let's keep the conversation going on our various social media platforms showing on your screen. Till next time, on behalf of the team at Channels Television headquarters here in Lagos, I'm Seun Wakimale. Bye for now.